Hey guys, it's Tina here. Welcome back to my series Best in Beauty, where I take you to the most popular places for your beauty needs. Today's episode is all about eyelash extensions. Now, we all know lash extensions have been around for years, and there's actually a couple of types of lash extensions you can get. So there's the classic lash extension, where one individual extension is applied to your natural strand. Then there's the 3D lash extensions, where a fan of multiple lash extensions are applied to each of your natural lash. These can range from 3D up to 6D, meaning 6 strands of extension per natural lash. And I've actually tried this type of extensions probably like 4 years ago, and my lashes looked very full. Today, the lash extension techniques have been even more refined, and you can get your lashes crafted to look wispy and almost like you're wearing strip lashes. This new style of extensions are getting very popular, and people are calling this style the Kim K lash extensions, inspired by Kim Kardashian herself. So I did a little bit of research online and found the best place in Singapore that specializes in this new lash craft, Dr. Lash, and I've made an appointment and I'm going to get my lashes done today. So let's go. When I arrived at Dr. Lash, I had a quick consultation and chose my lash design. They actually had 3 different variations of the wispy lashes. One was Kim K, which was their fullest design. Then there was Courtney K and Chloe K, which were a little more natural. I ended up choosing a mixture between the Kim and Courtney style, which would still give me that wispy strip lash look, but it wouldn't be like super dense or dramatic. So Angeline was my lash therapist. She started off with a cleanse to remove any makeup around my eye area. This ensures that there's no product or oils on that area that could interfere with the lash extension process. After that, she placed down some eye pads underneath my eyes over my lower lashes and held it into place with some tape. For the extensions, she chose a mixture of different lengths and thickness to complement my eye shape. I actually asked her to add more length in the center of my eye instead of the outer corners. I wanted a little bit more of a rounded look, so she chose the lashes according to that. Once my lashes were well prepped, my eyelid was then taped upwards ever so slightly to help lift my skin, which makes it easier for Angeline to see and separate my natural lashes as she's doing the extensions. She first began with the longer extensions, which she didn't fan out. She placed these along my eye to create the peaks or the longer points, which will help give me that wispy lashed look. By the way, please excuse Angeline's nails in this video. She's been really busy working and hasn't had time to get her nails done, so please don't mind them. I'm sure we've all been there before. Now, once the longer strands are applied, this is going to act as a guide for her, and she's going to fill in the spaces in between with 3D and 4D fans. So that means each of these fans are made up of 3 or 4 strands. Now at Dr. Lash, they don't use pre-made fans. Each one is fanned out by hand before they're applied. I know some salons use pre-made fans for the extensions to make the process quicker, but usually the fans contain more glue and that doesn't really blend as well as the handmade fans. So each fan is actually applied onto a strand of my natural lash. This is going to help add volume as well as fill in any other areas in between the peaks. As Angeline continues to work on my lash design, she uses a small mirror, like the ones they use at the dentist to check your teeth. She uses these to see the underside of the extensions to make sure that everything's looking good. She actually spotted one extension that was out of place, so she gently removed it. Then she continued isolating each one of my natural lash and placing a fan of extensions on top. Now at Dr. Lash, the therapists actually change their glue every 15 minutes to ensure the extensions get the best adherence to your natural lash. They also take a lot of care and time to extend every healthy lash you have, and best of all, there's no lash count limit. Unlike other salons which charge you for a set number of lashes, at Dr. Lash they offer an unlimited amount. So great for those of you who want to walk out with full looking lashes. I actually found the whole process super relaxing. I think I may have even dozed off at one point. I hope I didn't end up snoring. After about 2 hours, Angeline was done with both eyes. She carefully removed the tape and eye pads from my eyes, and she used a small hand fan to dry my lashes. Just a couple of minutes on each side. Once my lashes were dry, I was ready to open up my eyes and check out my Kardashian-inspired lashes. I was actually so impressed with how they looked. Angeline did a great job of crafting my lashes. She gave me that length in the center that I wanted, and my lashes looked full and wispy, and I absolutely love them. After that, she even gave me a little aftercare pack to take home. And I was told not to let my lashes touch any water for at least 48 hours to ensure longer lasting results. So that means no swimming, no saunas, no heavy exercise, which I totally am not against. So I'm back home now. This is what my lashes are looking like. What do you guys think? I really like them. It actually looks like I'm wearing a strip lash, and when I opened my eyes and I saw my lashes, I was like, oh my god, it looks like I'm wearing Cheeky, my style from Petite Cosmetics, because it has a similar sort of like effect when I wear this. It's got some longer wispier bits mixed in with some shorter lashes, and so I feel like it looks pretty similar. All up, it took about 2 hours for the lash therapist to craft this design. In terms of how they feel on my eyes, actually, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my eyes, though I can kind of see the lashes in my vision, but that's pretty normal when you've got like lash extensions, or even when you're wearing strip lashes, you can kind of see the lashes in your vision, but you get used to it. As for aftercare, I have to make sure I don't get my lashes wet, or try not to get them wet for at least 48 hours. And they gave me a little spoolie brush to brush and comb them in the morning, or whenever I feel like they need to be sort of like brushed out and straightened up a little bit. Overall, I'm really happy with my lashes. I do really like them. I'm really looking forward to just waking up looking like this. Though it is going to be high maintenance, so if you've ever had lash extensions, you know that you have to go back regularly to get infills. And at Dr. Lash, they recommend about 2.5 weeks to 3 weeks for your touch-ups. We'll see how I go with my set. As for the price, these pretty lashes don't come cheap. The prices can range from $200 upwards, depending on what sort of finish you want. If you want a more natural look, it'd be cheaper. If you want something very full and voluminous, it will cost you a bit more money. But when you come back for infills, generally it's cheaper. If you guys are in Singapore and you want to check out Dr. Lash, I'll leave their details and Instagram links below. But yeah, that is it to this episode of Best in Beauty. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall speak to you guys next time. Bye! I feel like I should just like wave goodbye with my lashes. Okay.
I remember when we were staring a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart. In my heart is where you are. I still think of you. I want you coming